Her and Becky would have had a good stint.
Oh my goodness, definitely.
I think her and Becky would have struck gold.
What is your either from the past or current? What would your dream match? Saraya, you're out of the frame again. There you are. All right. What would your dream match for your daughter be? Is there someone
I don't really watch American wrestling, do I? So you know all the girls, don't you? So
yeah, it's a hard one because there's quite a few that she'd be able to run with. It's a shame because her and Becky would have had a good stint.
Oh my goodness, definitely.
I think her and Becky would have struck gold. It'd be nice for her to wrestle Trish. Yeah. You know, that would, as a spectacle, that would be cool. Obviously, if Medusa came out of retirement, that would be a personal favourite of mine. Even though if she's having one last match, she's promised it to me. So if that's happening, Deuce, it's me and you buggers. But there's a lot of girls on the circuit at the moment. I think. I'm just trying to think.
What about some of the Japanese girls?
Yeah, that would suit him better. Japanese song.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember a couple of the girls' names that I saw that she'd be really, really good with. Oh crikey! My memory is absolutely horrendous.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because she worked in the other company, what was your reaction when you heard that Vince McMahon has called it a day? He's retired, no matter what the circumstances are or were. But were you shocked?
Very shocked, because I thought Vince McMahon would go till the day die like I intend to. Yeah. You know, I can't.
That's it. Sorry, Hiroyu Matsumoto.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I couldn't remember her name, but that's the one I was thinking of. I think her and Ray would have a great match.
Yeah, getting back to Vince, I said I thought he'd be there forever, and you know, it's just crazy situation, because you know what he's built up, and to leave it now, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, he's done his stint. Maybe he just wants more time doing other stuff now. I mean, it runs itself really now, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, pretty much so. And his daughter, and Nick Khan, and other people.
His dad retired so he can have it. So he's just retired so she can have it. So.
Yeah, but they changed. They changed the entire world, the entire business. What about? Let's talk about real quickly, while we still have some time, about the movie that I see here on TV a lot. You know, Fighting with My Family. What was it like with being in the presence of that little kid I used to know, who we used to stand in front of his mirror in Florida and do imitations? That little dewy Dwayne guy. Tell us about that time with The Rock, and what it was like for you and your daughter and the family to do that film. And how did it happen? Why your great family?
Well, the Rock was in London doing a film movie, wasn't he? And he couldn't sleep, and he turned on the TV, and we'd done a documentary earlier, a Channel 4 documentary, and it was shown the night that he couldn't sleep. It was repeated on TV, and it just got to him, because it said it reminds him of his family, because he came from a wrestling family himself, and he started out very poor. That's why his company's called $7, and that's what he left home with. And he could see, I think he could see himself in our family. And then he took it home, showed his mum, showed all his family, watched it about 20 times. And then he had the idea, I need to make a movie of this. And he wouldn't leave it alone. So he then got hold of Steve Merchant, didn't he? Who was a good friend of his, to direct it. Then he got WWE to put some money in it. And then he got to film people he knew to invest in it. And they went to a film festival in Germany.
Is it Moscow?
No, Germany. Yeah, it's filmed in Germany, and they got 17.5 million just on the script alone before they'd seen anything else.
Wow.
So that just went on from there, and yeah, it was great. The only thing was we didn't get to meet The Rock, did we?
No, we didn't.
We only done the London side of recordings and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of the sad things about it. We didn't get to meet him.
Yeah.
Well, if he watches the Apter chat once in a while, look out at the camera. What would you like to say to him?
I'd just like to say that the man's an icon, and thank him for having faith in my family and getting that movie made. I mean, like it was his push, his
he believed in us.
But believed in that movie, and it changed our lives, not in the way financially so much, but elevated our company to where we are now. We've got our own arena. We've got, you know, all these people joined us, because we even get American tourists come to see our facility because Paige was trained here, don't we?
Yeah.
So, you know,
movie stars now too.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we weren't even the stars. People playing us were the stars. But yeah, we get lots and lots of people a year come just to see the facility, even though it weren't where Paige was trained, because it's a new one. But they just want to know where Paige came from, don't they? So, yeah. So if The Rock is watching, we love you, Dwayne Johnson. We love you.
Were you satisfied with the casting of everyone in the family?
Yeah, I mean, the girl, I thought was absolutely believable. When the lad come in playing Zach, I thought, he looks a bit small, but he went to the gym and put some muscle on him and stuff, and he played Zach perfect, didn't he? And obviously, the guy who played me, I made him famous, Nick Frost. But yeah, Nick was great. He told me he didn't want to play me. He wanted to do a caricature of me, which I thought he done really well. And I thought Lena Headey was superb as Jules, really, really good. Wow. So in all, we're very pleased, weren't we?
Yes.
Very pleased with the film, pleased how it came out. Obviously, there's a little bit of Hollywood in it, but when people ask how much is the truth, a lot of it is the truth, but not necessarily in the right order. But I would say 85% of that film is the truth, isn't it?
Yes.
It's Hollywood, so to speak.
Exactly, yeah.
Movie magic. Tell us about WAW now. You said people come to see where Saraya, junior and senior. No, we can't say that for women. But both Sarayas were spent a lot of their life. Tell us where people. Tell us about WAW.
Well, WAW is this. We've been going now 30 odd years.
Yeah.
We're
94, wasn't it?
Probably got one of the best facilities in Europe now, and that's not being bragging, but
it is bragging. We have.
We got a 400. We got an academy. We got a 400 seating arena. What we do our shows in. We got a fantastic Fightmare coming up next month. When we got Matt Condona over, Chelsea Green's over. We got Saraya over, so it's a massive show we got next month. But most of what we do is academy, and we do a lot with disabled kids, Asperger's,
Down syndrome, cerebral palsy. We offer
autism.
We offer a place where they get turned down by everyone else. We find a way that they're able to do it. So we have got a huge system for Wrestling is for Everybody, and we have outside companies coming in for like health and safety and risk assessments and all that sort of thing. And mentorship, the mentoring program is based in Ipswich, and they work alongside us for mentoring and everything, don't they? Just to keep everyone safe.
Plus, we're getting the running out of time signal here. Where can people find out more about this?
Okay, so it's wawuk.com is our website. It's waw-uk for all our social media. So check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and if the worst comes to the worst, wawuk.com.
You said Twitter. You didn't say Twitter like most.
No, Twitter.
You're very cool.
If your daughter is watching this, what advice could you look in the camera, and what advice would you give her at this point?
To be honest, I think she's a bomb advice.
We'd probably ask her what advice what would she give us.
That's the advice you would give her?
Yeah, we'd be asking her for advice, to be fair.
I
Because
mean,
she made it a lot sooner than we did. We're still trying.
she's her own brand now. She is, you know,
She done it faster than us.
she's got about 6 million followers on social media. I think she needs to educate us a bit.
Yes, I think she sussed it and we didn't. We're still going.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams this was going to happen with one of you?
No.
Well, we got told by a gypsy woman that, that our children would go and make their journey to America, and their names would be lit up in lights, and they'd all wear the same uniform. And this was the same gypsy over 3 years, from 94 to 96, inclusive. She followed us around and found us outside banks and everything and told us the same thing. And as my husband pointed out a few days ago, that with Rhea signing with AEW, her real name was lit up in lights. So that's the first one. So now we're waiting for Zach. Because if what the gypsy lady said is true, then one down, the others to go.
That's great. That's great.
So, nice little loop.
I always, a couple of things. Hopefully I'll see you in 2023 in England at the It's All About Wrestling convention.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah. I hear that's going on. And if you'd want to set up a match for me, I can put on a figure 4 on anybody in 6 seconds.
Me and you.
Okay.
Me and you.
And now I do need to ask you a loaded question that I ask everybody. Is wrestling fixed?
Didn't know it was broken, Bill.
Another one. It was such a pleasure to talk to both.
Yeah, you, Bill. You're a legend, mate.
Take care, my friend.
Well, like Lou Albano used to say, I'm a legend in my own mind, brother.
Still a legend.
To see you both, and hopefully you'll be here in the United States, maybe also being All Elite.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, watch this space. Never rule anything out.
That'd be very good.